wine, I'm going to take a drink.
Anthony Bennett admits he's an alcoholic.
My drive and my ambition is wake up in the morning, be able to open my refrigerator and have the beer. That's my drive, that's my ambition. And I guess that's how I see my future.
But Bennett is no longer homeless.
You know, one of these days I'd like to have me another striped cat.
He lives in one of Seattle's so-called wet houses, homeless shelters where residents are allowed to drink under the supervision of addiction counselors.
You've been doing really well. I was a little concerned about you because you got pretty wasted yesterday.
The alcohol is purchased by the shelter using a portion of the residents' public assistance checks.
People fall less. People end up drinking less. They're warmer. They're safer. They're in a community where people are looking out for them.
The idea is starting to catch on in cities across the country considering similar wet house programs, like San Francisco, where shelters are currently clean and sober. The concept is one of the first proposals being considered by San Francisco's first ever newly appointed homeless czar.
I think a lot of Americans who visit here say, wow, San Francisco has a homeless problem. And what I say is that pretty much everyone who lives here or visits here becomes an expert on homelessness. You see what isn't working.
San Francisco spends millions annually dealing with ambulance and police calls for just a few hundred of the city's most chronic public drunks.
We do have to look at people that are repeat offenders and say that we're spending an inordinate amount of money citing these people, releasing them, doing these things. And if there's a way to wrap services around the front end of the justice system, I think that we can help people in a more meaningful fashion.
Started in 2006, the Seattle program is considered a success by most because almost all residents cut their drinking significantly. Bennett says he now drinks about a 12-pack of beer a day compared to 2 or 3 times that amount when he lived on the streets.
In a way, I look at it like this. You take the bums off the street and kind of cleans the street up.
Still, Bennett says this will likely be his last home.
Believe it or not, man, I'm probably going to end up passing away over here like a lot of my friends have. I've seen about 21 guys die over here. But better them dying here than dying out there on the street.
Haven Daley, Associated Press.